Hi guys, it's me back again, ready to start up another puzzle. I don't know if you watched my last video entry, my vlog entry. I actually screwed up my tabletop last time by using a permanent glue. So I have repainted everything. I think we're good to go. So this will be a kind of a short session. I would just get the puzzle up, get it started, and I will do a sorting and try to get the edge together. So I think it'll be about an hour and a half or something like that. And the puzzle we're doing today, or starting today, is this 1000-piece puzzle from Jumbo. I hope it's the kind of puzzle I really enjoy piecing together. It's really, it's got a lot of large feeds with similar scenery or similar kind of imagery. All these lines will probably be sort of easy to sort into different piles of pieces, and also the sky. It's a large blue sky, just a bit of clouds, and then there's just a few windmills. It's actually a lovely picture. It's from the Netherlands, and I think Jumbo actually has its headquarters there, so I guess that's it, why. So yeah, I'm just gonna get started, open the box up and see what's in here. And now of course I don't have, yeah, that worked out fine. Let's get this plastic off. Oh, I just love this sense of starting up. It's Saturday evening. I've done all the chores and I've played with the kids all day, so good to go. Let's see what's in here. There it is. I love that smell. If you watched me before, you know that I've always... Let's just keep that up here for now, and I just pour out all the pieces over here so that all the what should I call it? You know, all the blue stuff that gets, you know, torn off the pieces, the dust, that it gets situated over there instead of where I'll be puzzling. So let's get this out of the way, and let's start sorting, I guess. Also, I should do the missing piece. Now I almost missed that last time. That will be the one that will be saved for last, and we'll see see which one it is. And then I'll just get started here. And as usual, I think I'll just, you know, turn all the pieces over to begin with. Trying to pull all the edge pieces to the side, but apart from that, just try to turn them over, and then I will do the sorting once I start seeing kind of pieces that's in here. Yeah, so let's see. As I said, a lot of sky will probably be. I think the majority of pieces will be, or at least the majority, the largest pile after sorting will be sky pieces. And then of course there will be lots of tulips, but they are of different colors, so each tulip pile will be smaller than the sky one, I think. Right, there we go. It's always good to have 1000 pieces. That's the last puzzle I did was 500. That's just, I mean, it's 500 pieces, but it's not that much really. It's smaller puzzles. It's been, I think they've had some trouble with cutting here because there are some pieces left in the buds and the holes. So let's just do this. And as I said, the glue stick I used last time was, I thought that since I pieced it all together in one session, it was just about 4 hours. Figured that maybe it hadn't been able to stick that hard, and that I would be able to pull the puzzle off quite easily, but it was yeah, it was good glue, let me put it that way. So when I sort of forced the pieces off, I took some of the paint with it, so that's okay. It's just this whole setup is just a big large piece of like drywall. I don't know what it's called really, masonite or something, that I've painted white, and then it's placed on a regular table for support. So I was thinking that it would need repainting every now and then, so that wasn't too bad. And also it's, you know, if I get to do a larger puzzle, that would probably be the setup. Just put pieces of masonite or drywall or whatever it's called on like really large area and paint it all white, and then you're good to go. Also quite a few that's still stuck together, so no major problem though. A few of them I think is stuck from being cut, and a few are just stuck from being mixed up together and sort of fitting together. So. When you start looking at all these pieces, there really aren't that much detail in it compared to Grandpa's shed that I did I finished a few weeks back, which was more all detail in every piece. I don't know, but I think that I enjoy this a bit more, this kind of puzzle. Go. Let's pull that out as well. So I'm one of those people that's never been on Facebook actually, but now I have created an account, or I've been on Facebook, but it's really just been to be able to look on a few pages that I'm interested in, but now I have made the profile a bit more public so that I can start posting a few of these videos on there. So maybe this is from one of those posts that you're watching, not live though, because I still have 0 viewers, which isn't that strange, even though I was hoping that maybe, you know, one of the kids, a few friends, maybe my wife will be watching, but this time might be viewers coming in later on though, you never know. So let's get that out as well. Other news from Sweden is that it's starting to get dark outside now. You know, for the imaging cam, I've boarded up the windows down here in the basement, even though, you know, looks like I'm in a library, but that's just the green screen working. I'm really sitting in a basement here, and to get the lighting exactly the same, I boarded up the windows, and I have these large LED lights up on top, and that was because it was really needed. Now it's starting to get dark here early in the evenings, and it's still dark. You wake up in the morning, so it's, you know, it's starting to feel like I could almost take the blindings off, but then again, it's not that far off, and then it's spring, then it's light out all the time instead. So it's just the way it goes here in the northern part of the world. I actually like those. Well, I don't really like the darkness of the winter. but I really enjoy the light summer. And it almost never gets dark, even in the middle of the night. That's something, if you haven't been to Scandinavia, you should really, or I guess Alaska or anywhere up north, you should really make an effort to go, because and go during the summers, because it's quite a nice experience if you're not used to that. So there we go. We're starting to run out of place here, but I'll just keep doing this. And I guess I'll be having a few piles here with the sky, and then if I can pick out a few of the pieces of the landscape and the windmills, and the rest will just be different shades of tulips, I guess. So I'm aiming for doing the sort. I have a few sorting trays here that I will use, so I'll finish the sort now, and I'll put the edge together and glue that down using my regular glues, and then I will take a break at least. Maybe I'll get back later tonight to start puzzling, or maybe I'll just save it for tomorrow. Let's see how long this takes, what happens later. Yeah, running out of space, as I said. Maybe I should just move all this a bit out of the way. Like that for now. Do a pile here. It's always good to have some extra space between what you are currently flipping over and moving out of the way, so that you make sure that you've seen all the pieces, so you don't miss any of the edge ones. If that's the way you like to puzzle, start with edges, that is. But even if you're sorting or looking for a special piece or something, that extra safe zone where you know that that's dealt with and this is still to go through, it's good to have. Because otherwise you look up or get distracted or something, and then you really don't know what you've gone through and what you haven't, and you either have to start over, or you'll be sure that you've missed that special piece you were looking for, part of the edge. Now that can happen anyways, especially when you're not super focused like I am now. That is not super focused, trying to come up with stuff to say. It would probably be alright anyways. Get most of the pieces. If I miss a few, they will turn up eventually, right? So, go. Those out of the way as well. And let's flip this. There's sky piece. Lots of edge pieces of the sky, of course. I guess it'll be like 1/4 of all of them or something like that. Plus a few extra. So that would be nice to handle. Right, there's not an edge piece. Flip that over. Of course, when you push them all the way like that, you'll be sure to flip a few over. So it's really, you have to think what you want to do if you want to start sorting right away, or because that always frees up sometimes if I would were to put all the sky pieces to the side, for example, those would be out of the way and there would be more room to do the rest of this. But as I've talked about before, it's always good to get an overview, like the colors and all the different shades of the pieces, so you can make a more accurate sorting. Because sometimes you just realize that, well, these kinds of tulips are really hard to tell apart, or they're actually, you know, if you look at the pieces one by one, you would think that they would be really similar. When you see them next to each other, you realize that, well, these kinds of pieces could really be made out from the other kind, and that's good to know. So what should I do now? I'm running out of the of the safe zone that I was talking about earlier, right? So now and then everything takes extra time. So if you want to be quick puzzling, there was a piece that I missed puzzling. If you want to be real fast, you shouldn't do it like this. But then again, I don't know who wants to be fast at puzzling. It takes the time, and it's, you know, it's relaxing, so you shouldn't rush it too much, even though it's fun when you have some progress, of course. So I don't know if you can, yeah, you can see all the way out there. I'll just flip them up here. There we go. There's a few edge pieces. Don't want to get too much of that dust with me, so I'll just lift the pieces. Don't slide all of them over, please. So there we go. There's another piece. There we go. It's going to get to the end of it now. Alrighty. I think just seeing all these colors is quite lovely. I went to the Netherlands like 10 years ago, and I got a return with lots of beautiful flowers for my girlfriend at the time, my wife now. So maybe that helped with getting a yes from her when proposing. Who knows? I had a really good time there as well. Oh, there's another. I think I've missed quite a few. Well, maybe not quite a few, but a few edge pieces. So we'll just see if I can get it all together. Right. So now we've flipped all of them, I think. So now we've gone through everything, and as you can see, I think that I just start with picking up all the sky bits. There are a few different hues here of sky. There's like dark blue and a bit of light blue, and then there's the parts that are really close to the ground or to the landscape. They are in a different hue, and then there's of course clouds that are almost white. So I don't know if I can do that sort initially as well, but we'll just start picking up all the sky pieces here to begin with. Oh, that wasn't sky, that was actually, they kind of look similar, the back of the pieces and the sky. So let's just do dark down here and the light ones, or the cloudy ones there, the ones that are seem to be close to the ground or to the scenery over there. Just sort of not do this super perfect, but just, you know, some sort of division at least. Go. I don't know what that, yeah, that goes down there perhaps. Windmills, yeah, I'll just put all the pieces that also have a bit of green in it, or I think I put the windmill down here as well. And I haven't thought of the strategy yet for starting to piece this together. It's a bit of windmill, but I think that it might actually start with the sky. No, yeah. But we'll see. Might start with one of the lines of tulips as well, just because they're kind of lovely to watch. There we go. And that's the missing piece. Let's make sure that's out of the way, so I don't accidentally flip that over as well. Right. Yeah, I don't know about this. The light blue and the darker blue. I don't know if that sorting goes that well, actually. But we just do some. Let's just keep it like that, anyways. A lot of blue up here. There's a bit of the windmill. They have a lot of windmills down in the Netherlands, as I've heard. I wasn't really out in the countryside, so I wouldn't know. But that's the image you get when you think about the Netherlands. It's just tulips and windmills. So I think they actually kind of captured my imagination, at least in this puzzle portrait. Right, so that's that side. Let's do it like this now. And that will throw me off a bit, because now I've moved the pieces different direction. I guess it will be all right. Let's do that. Dark blue, light blue. Blue. Lots of clouds up here. Let's put them there. There's some scenery. Yeah, I don't know. Let's just go through this. A few more pieces of the windmill. And yeah, I don't know. I think the strategy with doing some lighter blue up here, it might not just be worth it. I think we'll just go together. The clouds might be worth it though. Maybe not even that. Let's see later on when I start doing it. It's worth its while. I realize now that I put some, yeah, I've actually put some of the cloud ones in here as well, because when it gets light, I think it's get close to the clouds. So we can keep those to the side though still. There's windmill. That's over there. Clouds. blue pieces. Feel that I'm all over the place now. I should just continue up here. Just, yeah. I guess you've all realized that I don't have much hair by now anyway, so it doesn't matter if I stick my head out in a big cow. There we go. It's just that I'm in the way of where all the pieces are. Let's pick out a few down here then as well. Yeah. I flipped it again, so my orientation is off when it comes to putting the pieces down. Work that out. There we go. And then I'll just move over here like that. Picking these sky pieces out. There would be quite a few of them. Let's do that. That's the sky or clouds there. And then there's windmill. Sky pieces. Let's just flip the wrong way. Go. So I'm actually at the same time that I'm doing this puzzle, I'm doing another puzzle with my daughter featuring a giant dragon. It was kind of similar to this one with big coherent areas of the same type of color. So that was fun. Or it actually is still fun. It's up on a table in the house. It's down here in the dungeon. There we go. Let's see. Yep, that's quite a few that's flipped over. So deal with that. Let's get that down there. I guess we're starting to make our way through all these blue ones. It's almost as if this one sorting tray is it's not enough, but we make it work somehow, I think. Slide these a bit like that. Hopefully be good to go. Dark on that. Go. There's that. And there's that. Okay. As I've told you before, even though this might not be the funniest part or the greatest part with doing puzzle, I actually enjoy this almost as much as the rest of it, because this is where you start to get a feel for all the pieces, the different colors. If you before I start doing the sky, I will probably go through this the sorting tray again and try to get all of these pieces sorted in different hues of blue before I get started, because it's always a matter of reducing the number of possible pieces. That's what gets you puzzling fast. So I think that's might be good enough for now, right? So lots of blue. There's a piece. And there's a bit of windmill as well. There's really not much sky on that one, but a little, so we just pick those out as well. Alright, so I think we're done with that. I'll just set that to the side for now. There we go. And we look at what we have left here and try to get a feel for what we have. There's stole apart, and there's more of that. Okay, so we have, yeah, that's windmill, alright. So we have a few different kinds of tulip color, and we have lots of green, or actually these, I think it's this yellow, that strand there. That might be hard to tell from this, the scenery in the back, but let's give it a try and just pick out all the green ones to begin with. And we'll do the ones that are definitely tulips down here, and the ones that are more sky or scenery like up here. That way, probably a few of them that would be wrong, but at least we try. Let's see about this. Yeah, they're probably up there somewhere. And there's scenery. And when you have the perspective like this, there will always be, even though it's the same tulips, the ones that are close to the camera will be a lot larger. The ones that are not will be further, they'll be smaller, but about the same color. So that's usually a good way when you start puzzling to just go by size of detail on the pieces. The largest one would be like downwards in this image, and the smaller one with the same color will be up top. So that would probably be a good way to get started. You could actually see that already down here, that you could do like an initial sort like this, get all the small detailed ones done. And that would probably make it easier. We also have these kinds of pieces which run, I think they're the ones that run all the way down here. I'll put those with the green up there, so they're quite easy to pick out. More green ones. These ones. This one as well. So that's part of it. I'm trying to keep putting big green tulips down there and smaller ones further up, so we'll have that sorted out as well. Oh, there's an edge piece. Let's put that to the side. These are sort of small. And there will also be pieces which have, like this one, that's in the edge between the yellow greenish tulips and the red ones. You sort of have to decide where you want to put those, and you have different sorting trays. You want to put the ones with most of the green with the, with red ones, or you want to make sure that even if it's just a little yellow tulips in the piece, they should be in this pile, because you will end up looking for them in the wrong place otherwise. I think I'll go with with putting all the yellow ones in here, and even if there's a lot of red and just a tiny bit of yellow, I will still put that in this palette for now. See how that works out. That up top. And I think this is the good way of doing it. I don't know if I have enough sorting trays now, because some of them are occupied with pieces of puzzles that I am sort of saving for using or for fine-tuning the imaging camera stuff, the computer stuff. So I might have to rationalize a bit. See about that, how far could we make this work. Let's put these up here. Oh, that's but yeah, I think we'd be all right though. I hope so. We can make this work somehow. It's a lot of pieces. Right. Yeah, those would be. That's a bit of windmill or house or whatnot. Let's just put that there. Okay. So these would go up top in the puzzle as well, even though with those orange color in there. Maybe we should pick all those out and place here as well. See, this is this is when you get into sorting problem. Should all these be on here as well? See how much it is. Yeah, I think we'll do that. All these, the smaller tulips, this strand up here, perhaps that as well, and these ones up here, they will go on this tray. I just hope that it will all fit on here, because I think we picked up all the green ones now, most of them anyway. So we just do all these pink and purple ones. The pink up top and the purple down here, sort of. There's the green ones. I think we'll save those. Pink and purple, there we go. And this is somewhere in between. I'll just put them on here as well. Purple. Yeah, these are purple as well. Yeah, we'll see how this goes later. But I think it'll be good. Hope so. Right, so it's harder to speak doing this because I have to concentrate a bit. Just flipping pieces over, that's easy. Sorting, it's kind of easy, but it does take some of your attention, so a bit harder. You want to get it semi-right as well. So there's a bit of purple, there's a bit of purple. Yeah, that's orange, I guess we said we should do that as well. What about that red? No, there's a bit of more green pieces. Don't know, there are black pieces in here as well, or really dark ones that are, could be these strands, that there could also be of the trees there, so that's kind of, I just put them on one tray, I think. There's a bit more purple ones. Yeah, but I think we have to call this a day, I think, with a purple, pink, and purple, pink, and the greenish ones, and the black line. Maybe that. Yeah, I think we'll do with just one more sorting tray. I'm having trouble with these red ones. I don't know. I think we'll have to have them on 2 pieces or 2 trays like that. It should definitely go up here though. I think we'll just do like this now. I'll just, you can't see this, but I'll just put down just slide all of them over on sorting tray here. Do a quick sort with black and get them out of the way so I can start with the edge. Let's see if it works. Actually, I think it might just be as easy to move them by hand. Let's put all the dark ones over on one side, like that. It's got a bit of dark in it. Let's put it over there. So, just a few more dark ones. And then I'll do these that are they're not light red really, but they are smaller. And now we have this sort of color, and that should go up here, I guess. And we have this kind of red. So now we have black ones there. And there's a purple one. I think we might just be joined by my cat as well. He's been kind of shy lately. He hasn't been willing to jump up on the table, but you never know. Maybe he'll come today. There's a bit of purple on there. Put it up there. You wanna come, kitty? You come say hi to the camera? No? That's not purple on there. And these are all the same sort of color. Let's just do I don't know what that is. I might just go there. We have a few more of these kind, red groups. Lots of them actually, like that. Some different color. We have lots of these purple ones. I think that's might be the largest field of tulips. These purple ones, big ones. So maybe I'll have to make more room on the tray for those. Just see what happens. Goes there. Those go there. No, I think we're good. There's not that many pieces left now. These go over there, and these go over here. Right, it's dark there. That and that as well to the side. A lot of these red ones. These are sort of red as well. Few more dark ones. Let's pick those out. I hope you think this is a good way of doing it, that you would agree with me. Otherwise, just tell me how I should have done this instead. Always eager to learn your style of puzzling. Let's make sure this fits. Maybe yeah, I don't know. There's always those in the end that you really don't. You could put in several places and they would be all right. And those are most often the ones that, that you'll be looking for in the end, because they're not what you thought they would be. But that's okay. As I said earlier, 1,000 pieces, that's still handleable. Yeah, or, you know, there'll be 3 trays doing this, which is all right. If you do 5,000 pieces, you'll have a lot more, and then you'll be doing a lot of sorting and resorting. All right, I think we're good. A few red ones in here, perhaps. That might just be over here as well. But I think I could be pretty good about that. Let's see. There we go. So let's start with the edge then. Let's see if we can piece that together. Get some of that dust off. And we'll get working on this. So should I start with the sky or should I start with the rest of it? I think I'll start with and save the sky for last. And we should always save the funny bits for last, right? So we do the easy stuff first. Or at least it should be easier than the sky, I guess, but you never know. I've been surprised before. You can time this and see which half is faster. Let's get these out of the way. That and there. There we go. Like that. So, where to start then? I think this is a good piece. Should go with that, right? So that's one end, and here we have the other end. Should go together. There's a lot of these bits. Let's pick those out as well. We'll get started with those. We'll see. No, that's probably. Not it. There we go. No. There we go. It should be in there, I guess. That no. It's a bit darker then. There we go. And these are, yeah, and there's might just be a few that are really dark, like that. More of those, bit of green in there. It's close, but I don't think it's right. That's not right either. No. Yeah. That's not it. Let's just save this for a bit then. It's a good stretch at least. And then we should have a few pieces go in here before. No. Over here already? Nope, that's not it. There we go. I guess these go like that then. Right, so that's the, oh, maybe I haven't seen that much. That's the bottom left corner. Let's see if I accidentally missed. No, that's not right. That's definitely not right. I've done something wrong here. That might be wrong. I don't know if I have a better piece though, so yeah. Let's do a few other ones meanwhile then. And these go up here, I guess. There we go. That's the transfer to purple one. Boom. And then we have what? Here's a few pieces that should go over here, I guess. Yeah, there we go. What now? Is that right? Yeah, I think it is actually. A few pieces like that, I guess. So I'm not sure if I got any of those right actually. Felt good, but it was just a bit too easy. So I think these will go on that side, right? These will go up here. That might be off. Could that be? No. I think that actually goes there though. Is this? That might be wrong as well. Yeah, I think that's a better fit. I think we go with that. So that's like the right part of that is done now. And then we'll see if we have, is that the way it goes? Yeah, that's that part. And then we have, I guess something is wrong in here as well. No, I don't think so. Could something be wrong here then? Could be. No. Might be missing a few dark pieces. We'll see later, I guess. Let's see. Do a few of these then. Oh, what's this? That's the connecting piece. There we go. So we're done with all the way this left hand thing all the way up to the sky. I guess that goes there. Maybe we'll find that as well. So there we go. Done. And let's see. I think this might actually be the hardest part here. Right. That we know. Nope. It's a good fit, but didn't really look right. Let's see. No, that's the right way. Bit of green in this one. Yeah, I think that's a match, at least the first few pieces. There's another one. What about that? No, even close. What about this then? No, can't be that, can it? Nope. think those. Actually, the last puzzle I did when I was also a jumbo puzzle, and I had some difficulty with the edge there as well. I fitted pieces together that I thought looked right, but they turned out to be wrong. So I'm being a bit more careful now, so I don't mess up again. So that took quite some time to figure out. Guess those should go together. We should have what? We should have. That's too dark. It's too big. Yeah, I don't know about this. Doesn't feel quite right, but might end up being good. No. Yeah, same with that. It feels kind of good, looks kind of good, but doesn't match up exactly. So I'll just save that as well. And this was the hardest part so far. This doesn't really go anywhere. Down there either, so what have I done wrong? See if I can. That might be right, could also be wrong, so hold my breath. Should be able to find these ones out here that are connected. But I can't really see, is it? Yeah, there we go. So what happens then? Is this one? This could be off. See if that fits. Yeah, that could be there as well. Maybe this should go here then. Yeah, let's try that. And then maybe, yeah, that goes there, pretty good. That fits there, that's good. Oh. Feel that it, that's actually probably it's actually probably it. Yeah, that's good. That's a good way to speak. Let's try that. Don't feel good about that. Yeah, that's probably right. That's probably right as well. Yeah, why not? Could be, I guess. That goes there. Should we be happy with that? I think that's right, guys. Might just be. It was a bit hard. I think I misplaced a few ones now as well. We'll do that. Okay, so let's do these ones with a bit of cloudy ones first. There we go. Does this go down here? Yeah, I guess it does. And there will be a few more pieces up there, and I guess that goes there as well then. There we go. This is probably in there as well. Okay, so a bit of dark blue. These are kind of lighter. Yeah. Does that feel good? Sort of ish. Let's see if we can get a few together here. Oh, we are connected already. Yay! That's good. I guess the rest of these are. Oh. Yeah, that should actually be kind of easy to find because it's a bit. Was have a special touch to it. There we go. If that's wrong, that's better. That's wrong. Alright. I think that's right. Pretty good. Let's look at these then. Let's turn them all over. See if we can find a few odd ones. Some sort of stand out. Should be there anyway. Oh, maybe I should put them like that. So yeah, here's a strange piece. Let's go with no. Close though, perhaps not. No. There must be a few of those. Yeah, I guess there is. But that's a good fit. Let's try this. Those go together. No, not really. That's probably out there, together with this perhaps. Yes. Should be a piece in between them. Could be this. There we go. That's not it. Could that be it? Yeah. A bit thinner out here. That could be. Is it even? Is it even? I'm not really confident about those last few, but let's go with it for now. See how it turns out. No. Maybe you go over there then. No. But that one. No. Okay, is that up there? Could be. So, any other peculiar pieces? Yeah, this is really light. Probably goes. Let's probably go up there later on. Let's test that, perhaps. might be okay. Might be good. Don't you want to go up there then? Yeah, perhaps. So making some headway with this. And they're actually, they were a bit lighter up here, going to the bit darker. So that's made that easy. And a few of these that I pieced together were, you know, the alignment of the hubs were really, they were like lower, which makes them stick out a bit. But now I'm down to just regular pieces. So I think it's more of just trial and error here. It's a rather large piece though. Probably goes there. Don't you want to go? No. What about you guys? No. No. Alrighty. No. Trying to be smart here, but might just be better off trying every piece in every place. So. This is where I start feeling that I must have misplaced something. Is all that okay? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think that's it. What now? These perhaps? No. Close. Close. Better. Better. Alright, now perhaps. Yeah, what could be? No. Let's try. Let's hope for the best. Okay. No. Had a good feeling about that one. I guess it's wrong. That was better. Go. So starting to come down. This is the problem though, that there are too many pieces. Must be something wrong in here. Okay. This is, I've been here before. There is something wrong, but it all looks right. Could be, Let's count them then. See. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 40 across. That's 40 as well. Alright, so something is not lined up as it should up here. What's the... What's the missing or the faulty piece then? Kind of hard to know. Are these right? So let's just see if this goes over here then. No. What about this? No, really. What about this? Nope. But this? Definitely not. No. No, I think they're too light. So if that doesn't work, let's see. And one of these guys will go on there. No, not really. So, okay. What about this then? Yeah. Then what? That's right. What do we do? No. No. Oh, that can't be it. That doesn't really fit there either. Ooh. Yeah, I'm not enjoying this part. I can tell you that. So. It's not working. I'm not even sure about that, but I guess the rest of it should be right. So, could there be something wrong there? Yay! Finally, there we got it. So that's it. We got all that pieced out, and I bought some new glue for it, so that we should, not have to repaint the table again. Wasn't that tough though, so it's no crisis. It happens. I have my ruler. Let's see. Let's put it so you can see it. Let's put it like that. Just line it up so that it's good. I think that should be perfect actually. Slide that up and then just see if this works. Yeah. There we go. And as I've said, the glue that I usually use, it's really good because it's not permanent. When you're done, you can just pull the pieces off, and also you can just wipe off the residue, the remaining parts of the glue that's on the table with a wet cloth. You're good. That's nice, and it moves a bit, so even if you've glued it down a bit skewed, you can still put all the pieces together. So I really like that. Hard part is getting it 90 degrees at a straight angle, and you put it together. So let's see if we can get that right now. I think yeah, it's hard. I don't know how you do that actually. I should have like a, I don't know what's called, a straight edge or something. So I would know. Maybe if I do this, just put this together. Just no, that doesn't really help a lot, now does it? Maybe I can do this. No, that doesn't help either. Put that there. I'll just have good faith. I think I'll try this. I'll just align it with this. I can get a bit of guidance perhaps. Put this down like that. And I'll just put that along this edge. No, that doesn't really help out. I'll just bring it and we'll see how it works. Go from up. Is that straight enough? Yeah, why not? There we go. I'll just put that on like that for now. Get sort of right, and then I'll do the same here, and then I'll fixate it later, so I'll get that to be probably kind of like that. Do the same here. Grab a string of glue, put that on there, like that. Here we go. And then I'll just slide this in, like so, right, like that. Put it like that. Move this aside. Just get that in there, like that. And we even it out like that. So we're good. Let's see what happens over here. Just slide that along. Yeah, I think this. Hopefully this will be good enough. Like that. Just push it down a bit on the glue. Make sure it sticks. And as I said, even if you're not, I'm doing this to make sure that the edge stays in place for the camera. That will trace my progress later, the video capture stuff, or the video or computer imaging stuff. But I haven't done this before. I started with a computer, but it actually really helps. So if you're just puzzling without all this computer stuff and want to avoid those moments when the edge slides around, I can recommend this type of glue, removable one. This is from Prit, the one that I'm using, but there are lots of other similar ones. Only bad thing about this, or not bad perhaps, but I would have loved if it was if you were able to refill it, because as it is, you have to buy new ones. And it's not a big deal, but it's kind of bad for the environment. It would be better to be able to reuse that plastic. The container it comes in. So might be looking into changing brands, but no, I'll just go for this one. So there we go. Yeah, kind of stuck. Hopefully it's not too skewed. It looks a bit strange up there. I think we can. So as I said, guys, that was everything that I was doing for today. I'll be setting up the computer visioning system, preparing for the piecing together of this puzzle. I've really enjoyed this as always. I hope you have as well, and we'll see each other in a bit. Have a good one. Yeah, I always have to do this. I'm always saying goodbye, right? And then I have to, I have to do the exit. But now it's goodbye. See you guys.